Jai Hind everyone. The topic which we are going to discuss, this is CRM, and CRM here we are going to discuss from the cloud computing perspective. So let's first understand what is CRM. It is an integration of sales, marketing, service and support strategies, process, people and technology to maximize customer acquisition, value relationships, retention and loyalty. So what we are saying here, that basically CRM, it covers all aspects which you use to making the strategy to support the marketing, how your particular product reach to the market, to verify whether the product is market friendly or not, whether the market is ready for your product or not. So it covers all aspect for this, your sales, your marketing, how you are providing the services, what is your support strategy to the customers, and it also includes the process which you use for this particular purpose, the people, that is your human resource, and if you are using the technology, that is, it is the mix of all these things. And why you are going for the CRM? You are going to the CRM for the customer acquisition, to find out the value of a product, to establish a relationship with your customers, to retain the loyal customers, and to create a loyalty among the customers. So for all these purposes, we require the CRM product. So a company-wide business strategy designed to optimize profitability, because ultimate aim is this, that is maximize the profit of the organization, and customer satisfaction. This is also another main motto, that is making the satisfy your customers, for which segment you have designed or you have created that product, focusing on highly defined and precise customer groups. So CRM, it is a technology that allow business both large and small. That is, CRM, it is nowadays being used by both kind of organizations, from all kind of organizations, from small to big organizations, to organize, to automate, to synchronize every facet of the customer interaction. So CRM system examples include marketing, how you market your product, how you sell your product, how you provide a customer service, and later support. Why is a customer and competitive necessity? So it actually costs 5 to 10 times as much to acquire a new customer as it does to retain an existing one. So why we are going with the CRM? Some companies can boost the profit by almost 100% by retaining just 5% of their customers. This is the review which has been provided by the Harvard Business. Another study says, which is done by the McKinsey, it showed that the average new customers spend this much dollar at a given website in the first 3 months as a shopper. So the average repeat customer spends $52 every 3 months. So the most companies, they lost 50% of the customers in 5 years, which is the Harvard study. On average, only 15% of the site's customers consider themselves loyal to it. The loyalty rating among people who had experienced a problem was only 6%. Customers who do not experience problems indicated a customer loyalty rating of 19%. So the loyalty rating among customers who had experienced problems but were satisfied with the way they were handled, it is 21%, and this data is provided by the Digital Idea. So this study shows all these studies that we require CRM. So focus of the CRM, what's the focus? Customers rather than products, change in processes, systems and culture, all channels and media involved in the marketing effort, from internet to the field sales. All channels, they are being supported by CRM. So if you look here, that is customer relationship management. If you look here, what we are having, the customer database, and this database is being, for example, maintained with the open industry standard. This data, it will contain the ERP back office information. It also providing access or support to the other applications. Legacy, we are having certain legacy applications. We are having web extranet through which you are assessing this data. And accounting info is also accounting related applications. They are also being supported by customer database. So if we look here, we are having a CRM system, and this CRM system is using this particular database, which is supporting n number of areas of applications, different applications which are being used in different areas. So here the CRM software, all these things we are doing through this database. So what the CRM is doing, see, in the CRM software, it is acting as a resource center, it is acting as a PIM for the project management, for the automation, for the sales forecasting and reports, for the opportunity management, creating new opportunities in the market, identifying new segments of the customers, for marketing ROI. So all these are the roles of a CRM software, and these roles, they can be used through the web, through a Windows application, that is operating system, directly sitting on your system, or through the wireless system. And what we are in turn getting, we are getting the info related to the managers, related to the sales team, related to marketing team, for viewing the service, for support, customer support, and other views which the high-end management team requires. All these support being provided with the help of a single software, that is your CRM. So this is a CRM, but nowadays we have seen that this is the era of a cloud. That is, now we are talking about the applications or the services over the cloud, and majority of the companies, organizations, they are opting the services over the cloud. And so instead of buying and installing a CRM software on your company, in your organization, that is in-house, it's better to use the CRM over the cloud. So CRM in cloud computing is a tool that is used to build a strong relationship with the customer. It is a cloud-based software that allows the access from any part of the world. Customer relationship management makes sure the smooth functioning of storage of the customer data, like your demographic related data, customers present in a, what kind of customers they are present in a particular region, purchase behavior, pattern, history, etc., and every interaction with a customer to build a strong bond with the company. And this bond, as soon as you make it stronger, your customers, they become loyal to your organization, and ultimately it will maximize the profit. So CRM in cloud computing, it is referred to a software that is cloud-based, that is a software as a service, which is easily accessible to the customers over the internet. Nowadays, many organizations, they use the CRM over the cloud so that customer can easily access the information via the internet. Moreover, the computing system has become so strong that customers can easily access it via their phones. As a result, easy access to info made quick sales or conversions. For example, when you go for a shopping, your reviews, they aid you, they provide a help to make a decision that whether you you can go with that particular product or not. So such kind of things, they are available in a CRM over the cloud, which is aiding the customers to make to buy the things, to make a strong relationship with the companies, to analyze what kind of customers buying a particular product, and so on. Plus, the CRM cloud provides the facilities for info sharing, backup, storing, and accessing this information from any part of the world. So what are the technologies which support the CRM concept? So here we are having a CRM software, that is Web 2.0, being run on Web 2.0. So we can use these are the technologies, online communities, more people they are using the online cloud related applications. We are having hosted call centers, we are having customer information management systems available, we are having blog, wiki, social networking sites which supports the CRM. These are the few examples of the CRM packages. For example, we are having the Zoho CRM. It is a web-based, simple to set up, use and free for up to 3 users. No long-term contracts they are required, expendable to accommodate the business growth, integrate seamless with Google applications and other Zoho programs. Then we are having another CRM product over the cloud, that is your Microsoft Dynamics. It is popular because its overall functionality and on-premise options interface with it provide an interface with your Microsoft products. Then we are having another NetSuite CRM Plus. It is best for the larger to small businesses. Excellent built-in commerce e-commerce applications, more expensive than other options because in this particular we are having additional charges if you add on another service, if you make an add-on of some other service. Salesforce is another CRM product. It is very popular package, considered a top inventory by the CRM experts, and it is a very widely used CRM product nowadays. Many features and functions expendable to accommodate business growth, and some find it, but the drawback, it is not very much user friendly to some of the users. Another is your Sugar CRM. It is a first CRM package, easy to set up and configure, and lot of assistance material is available for this. Sugar CRM, it is some package, basic package is free, but you need to give, you need to pay for the professional addition of this software. So when we talk about the CRM systems, we are having two categories. One is on-premise and another one is on-demand. On-premise, it corresponds to my traditional systems, and on-demand, it corresponds to my cloud-based systems. This is a simple on-premise traditional systems. What we are having the things being installed in-house, or you could say it is a in-house CRM. So in the case of an on-premise, an organization have to own and needs to install the service because all the installation is required. You need to have a network for it. You need to have the systems. You need to have the software professionals to run the CRM software for the maintenance part also. So as on-premise refers to keeping the entire system of the cloud computing in-house. You are having all the CRM software available within your company and you are providing access to the customers. This means an organization build an entire IT environment within its organization. Moreover, the organization need to maintain and keep safe their data because everything is in-house. So now it is a responsibility of the organization to maintain network maintenance, database access maintenance, then your software maintenance, all these part headache, security aspect, all these things becomes a overhead for the organization. For example, banks have to keep their data secure, so they maintain their own servers. They are having their own CRMs, which they host on premise. These are the few advantages. The organization, it has its own control over the system as well as the data. It can decide when the upgradation is required, when the customization is required. It is all in the control of the organization. Secondly, organizations do not have to worry about the data robbery because in this case, the organization itself is responsible for the data security part. So there is no third party involved in this. So it is assumed that it is very hard to hack a system or hack a database in the case of on-premise. In the case of large number of users, an organization should opt for on-premise to save the cost in long run because most of the vendors charges because if you are going for the CRM over the cloud, then in that case, sometimes the vendors, they charge per person. For example, if per person cost is $1 and you are and your system and your organization is having a base of 1000 customer, then this imply you need to pay the $1000 to the vendor. So what is the disadvantage? One of the biggest advantage is it cannot be used from anywhere, because it is only based on location and the IP address. So this becomes a drawback. Building a mobile app is a big hassle, as the application is only working on the cloud server. Upgrading software can be really expensive, although it is within the control of the organization, but still making the changes is very costly. Plus, it can cause disturbance in the work as well. Small and medium firms will have the huge cost of maintaining the infrastructure, so it is advisable for such kind of firms to go for other options. On demand, that is cloud-based systems. In this case, the CRM is provided by a vendor. Only need a and since it is being provided by a vendor, so you require only a system and an internet connection. Because the facility servers, networks, database and infrastructures are all maintained by other company. For instance, your Google, Salesforce, Cisco, they provide the CRMs. They are the example of on-demand CRM. These organizations take the load from the company IT infrastructure. They build the cloud storage. They do the maintenance part on your behalf. They are responsible to make your database secure. So all the overhead which we have seen in the previous concept, it becomes the liability of the vendors. Now, what are the advantages? It is cost saving. Why? Because there is no need for extra installation, extra network resources, extra IT team and so on. So there is no need to create an infrastructure service for running the CRM, plus the cost hassle of maintaining smooth functioning of CRM all become headache of the vendor. Providers of cloud service keep on upgrading their systems. So upgradation is now no longer remains with you, and the chances of glitches are very low. Moreover, the data is more secure. Hosting providers of the cloud service provide mobile CRMs. You can use the CRM even from your mobile phones. Another important fact is the availability of the customization of CRM in cloud computing according to the need of the organization. Such services cost a lot more for a small and medium, but with cloud operation, companies get more personalized and professional services at a reduced cost. What are the disadvantages? Organizations do not have full control over the data in the system. So the security part is with the third party. So the chances, the stake of stealing the information is quite high in the case of this kind of CRM. Companies do not have control over upgrading or downgrading their systems. Organizations have to depend upon the providers for getting any work done. So it depends upon the providers how much time they will take for the upgradation of the software or for adding other services of the software and then providing the add-ons to you. Now, what are the overall benefits of CRM in cloud? Is one for the beneficial tool for an organization. It creates easy access to info. It not only builds a strong relationship with customers, but as well as with the employees. So what are the benefits of CRM in cloud? You are having access from anywhere. It is quite flexible. You just need to pay the services. You can easily get it customized. Ease for installation and use. Then data backup. It is being provided to you by the vendor itself. Better communication in this case. It is cost saving, especially for the startups. Then software update. It is again the headache of the vendor. So it is another benefit of the CRM. Integration with the tools. That is, you can integrate your CRM with other tools if the vendor support. There is a condition. So access from anywhere. and it is the basic advantage. Needs to build a structure since the server is mostly hosted by some vendors. The server and the data, they are always 24/7 available. All the user need is just a Wi-Fi connection, and if they are having a good connectivity with the network, they can use the product anywhere at any time. Flexibility, what it says, CRM in cloud computing is flexible according to organization budget. What you are having budget, you can go with that particular vendor, you can go with the particular services. If you are having a low budget, then you can go accordingly, you can opt the services accordingly. What is the size, other requirements, so it is quite flexible. As a structure, requirements can be upgraded or downgraded with the changes or the requirement of an organization. With increased number of online shopping apps, the thousands of products in each category, some organization started the feature of searching by photo to simply to enhance the experience of users. So it is quite flexible depending what kind of experience you want to provide to the customers. Ease of installation and use. Even small businesses, they require the CRM. So there are different sectors and different CRM like e-commerce, customer relationship management. So it's important to have the installation and working process super easy. One of the biggest reason for the success of CRM over the cloud is the ease of installation. Plus the working, creating, editing, syncing the new data. It is also quite easy over there. Data backup. In old days, before the cloud concept, the data backup is quite tricky and it is an overhead over the IT companies. But now it is being done over the cloud. So the cloud CRMs, they come with a built-in safety net for your data. Before cloud came a system crash or power outage, it is impossible to recover the data. But with the software sync in cloud, have a real-time backup of data. So if your system, even your system crashes, there is no harm to your data. It is quite cost saving, especially for the beginners. Then software updates, small and medium enterprise, they do not have many resources to develop a high-end IT team in its own organization, which can solely focus on the CRM maintenance part. So in this case, organizations, they don't need to worry about the updates. As the service provider, they keep the software according to the latest technology, according to the latest requirement of the customers. Better communication. CRM in cloud has made functioning and communication with an organization quick and easy, as the organization needs to share the data within department or inter-department. So with cloud computing, employees, they can share the data, they can customize the data according to their requirement. For example, if the sales force needs the data regarding the stock from the production team, so a production department can remove the rows selected to raw materials in process materials and can give the data to the other department. Integration with the tools. A right cloud CRM can be easily integrated into your existing workflow, and this is great because you don't want to invest in the software that doesn't cooperate with the tools. So you can do the R&D before going with a particular CRM product, that whether that CRM product, it can integrate with your in-house software or not. These are the examples of CRM. We have already seen general CRM, then we are having operational CRM. These are different categories of the CRM according to the requirement of the customers. So the very first, that is your general CRM. Most solutions will fall under this category. It provides standard features of contact and details. It is more suited and designed for small businesses and large enterprises. For example, Salesforce started the cloud-hosted CRM in early 2000. And they designed the key CRM features which become a benchmark. Operational CRM, a cloud-based CRM example includes most commonly the operational CRM, which is used to streamline the business operations. Plus it captures and lead and convert them to contacts by capturing all the details and maintaining the relationship throughout the customer life cycle. That is your customer related information. Inbound CRM. In examples of CRM in cloud computing, inbound CRM is classified by its specific thrust towards the main functions like promoting inbound marketing or traditional sales stage approach. In other words, they promote a specific sales or marketing approach around which their product is designed. Fully integrated CRM, it gives the full setup of marketing, sales, support, cooperation. Like the software includes leads from the marketing software which handle campaigns, are qualified and fed into CRM. The CRM converts them into one customers. Post-sale complaints are then handled by another software, for example, your help desk app. These three apps are closely integrated but are often sold separately. It depends upon your requirement. Then we are having sales CRM. Selling is more complex nowadays. So to support this, we are having the sales CRM. It becomes important to opt for the software that provides all the software in one solution. So vendors like robust, like Salesforce, HubSpot, they try to cover all the customer facing processes in their operations. These are the references which I used for preparing the slides. And this is all about what is CRM, why we require the CRM over the cloud, and what are the basic functionalities in a CRM is provided over the cloud nowadays. Thank you and Jai Hind.